Well, welcome guys, and welcome to a new Let's Play. This is, of course, Silent Hill 3. Ooh, now, I'm quite anxious to be actually recording this game because I've never actually recorded this game before. Back when I was recording games years ago with my DVD recorder, when I did Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, I had only done Silent Hill 2 up to that point. But I figured this time things are different. I'm trying to keep the horror games together because they pair well together. So yes, I decided I'll be doing Silent Hill 3 this time. And I've got the volume and the sound effects turned down a little bit, just so that the game's not a little overpowering, but I think I got the sound levels at a pretty balanced level. At least I'm hoping I am. Now, what I'm planning to do for this is I am going to be doing a New Game Plus, because I do have all of the costumes unlocked. I unlocked them via some codes that you can enter via an options menu. Now, but in order to show the full game, I'm going to have to play like a regular New Game Plus, a regular New Game first, because if you just go straight to New Game Plus, it actually cuts out a little bit of the opening cutscene. And we can't do that. We can't be skipping the cutscene. So what I'll do is I'll start a brand new game, and then once that part of the game is over, I'll cut the footage, reload the game, and then I'll start from extra new game. Now, because we're going to be starting New Game Plus, that means that we're going to have to be careful killing enemies. If you kill too many enemies or take too much damage throughout the course of the game on New Game Plus, you may be on track for the bad ending. But hopefully that shouldn't be a problem, so let's go ahead and start a new game. We'll do action level and riddle level on normal. Huh. That's weird. It's like a merry-go-round from hell. But yeah, unlike Silent Hill 2, which was standalone in the series, it was its own story and plot, this one is actually a continuation of Silent Hill 1. It's a direct sequel. And you're going to see that there's a lot of parallels between the two games. Here is our protagonist. Her name is Heather. Ugh. Robbie the Rabbit. Famous mascot for Silent Hill. Quite creepy.
Where am
I don't know, but you're holding a knife there. So yes, welcome to the Lakeside Amusement Park. Let's check out the area. It's a giant rabbit costume. Why would this be here? Good question. The better question is, why is it covered in blood? Could someone actually be inside there? Something creepy in a cagey box thing. A person? Not quite. Don't want to stare at it for very long, whatever it is. Well, I don't blame you. Right, we don't have a map of the area. We have a flashlight. Yeah, monsters will notice more when the flashlight's on. We have a couple weapons. We have a pocket knife, a steel pipe, a handgun, and a submachine gun. A health drink, a first aid kit, and some handgun bullets. Hopefully we won't need them, but you never know. So there are enemies in this area. We're gonna have to run. Okay, there's a rabbit stuffed animal. Doesn't really help us though. That lock is broken. Mouth part is stained red, almost like blood stains. Yeah, no kidding. I guess there's nothing we can do in here. So yeah, quite a few enemies in our way here, as you can see. Luckily, we can just run past most of them. Jeez, what kind of amusement park is this? Oh, I hate this. Ow. That enemy there, I believe, is called a pendulum. Did I get turned around? Yeah, I did. I don't know where I'm going here. Oh, okay, now I know. Yeah, the dog enemies are called split heads, I think. That door's locked. So the only place to go is onto the track. There we go. I hate the noise those pendulums make, though. That's those flying enemies. But the dogs, I believe, are called split heads. And the larger enemies, I think, are called closers. Oh. Stop that, Heather. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? It's probably not the smartest idea to be running along a roller coaster track. But here we are. Stop it, Heather. And speak of the devil, here comes the roller coaster. Oh, well, Heather got hit. Game over. That's actually the end of that opening sequence, so I'm going to go ahead and reset the game and cut the footage, and I'll restart with my New Game Plus file. I'll see you guys in just a moment. Alright. So, starting a New Game Plus now. This will be picking up exactly where we just left off. Basically, it was a nightmare. Kind of like the nightmare that Harry Mason had in Silent Hill 1. He was killed in his dream, too. Come on, Heather, you lazy bum. We got monsters to fight.
What a nightmare.
Nightmare, eh? But could it have been something more than that, I wonder? Well, we're okay, so let's get out of here. Happy burger. I love this song. It's really good.
Dad, it's me. Yeah.
She's
Sorry
got a
I didn't
cute
call
smile.
sooner. Yeah, I guess I was. Anyway, I'm coming home now. Oh, I didn't get that thing you asked me to. Okay. Okay, I will. I love you too, Dad.
I don't think he wants the phone there, Heather.
Heather, I need to speak with you. My name is Douglass Cartland. I'm a detective.
Really? Couldn't tell.
A detective? Really? Well, nice talking to you.
Bye.
Hold on. There's someone that wants to meet you. Just let me have an hour. No, half an hour of your time.
My daddy always told me not to talk to strangers.
Yeah, exactly.
This is very important. It's about your birth.
I'm not interested.
Sorry, we don't care. Oh, come on, are you just gonna follow her? That's just creepy, dude.
Are you still following me? Do I have to scream?
Sorry. I'll wait here.
God, this guy is persistent. Ugh, and he's gonna wait just outside the bathroom for us, too. Gross. The mark on this mirror. It looks so familiar somehow. Where do I know it from? Where did I once see it? Why does my head hurt so much when I try to remember? Anyway, these serve as save points, but I'm not gonna save. Ooh, whoa. Calm down there. I don't want to save just yet. I don't like mirrors. It's almost like there's an unknown world right on the other side. And the person staring at me isn't really me, just an imitator. I know how stupid that sounds, but that's how I feel. But if I keep thinking about it, it just makes me feel sick. Now that comes into play later. She has a fear of mirrors. Oh, okay. Someone's using the bathroom. Anyway, we can't go out the front. We can't go out the door because that detective is waiting for us. So we need to go out the window. Now, because this is New Game Plus, over here at this dead end is an unlimited submachine gun. But I'm not even going to take it. Because using a special weapon like that lowers your rank. Oh yeah, and like I said, I do have all the costumes unlocked. Let's use the Killer Rabbit one for now. Because that's probably the main costume I want to use throughout this run. Just because it has Robbie the Rabbit on it. Alright, so there's your house key. Daisy Villa apartment number 102. Dad gave me this pendant on my birthday. It's one of my treasured belongings. There's a jewel inside, like a little red tablet. When I asked Dad what it was, he said, just a lucky charm. But then he told me to take good care of it and never take it off. Okay. This is another costume, which lets Heather transform into Princess Heart. And that's it. Alright, let's keep going. Nothing useful, that's fine. In true Silent Hill fashion, you're going to find that most of the doors are either locked or jammed. Oh well, at least we got away from that detective dude. I think he said his name was Douglass. Looks like we can get through here. A gun? What's that doing there? Oh my goodness. You might not eating people's faces off. It's quite rude. So yes, this thing is called a closer.
Stay back! Get the hell away from me!
Oh, okay. I guess it decided to die.
What the hell is this thing?
I don't know. Let me change something real quick. Gonna go ahead and turn the vibration off. I don't need it. So yeah, we killed it. This thing. Now you might recognize this monster. It's extremely similar to the enemy that James briefly saw in Silent Hill 2. There were these enemies with long arms that like hung from graded areas and tried to attack him from below, but they were pretty much useless enemies because all you had to do was run past them. But yeah, they're back in this game. It's definitely not a human. I've never heard of such an animal. And no way is it a costume. Sounds crazy when you say it, but monster's the only word for it. I don't think you're crazy either. Let's just leave it be. Ooh, nice. We got some handgun bullets. Can tell from here that it's dead. Should I call the police? Not like they believe me if I said someone's been killed by a monster. Well, poor thing's dead. What a shame. We don't have a map yet. Ah, speak of the devil. We got a shopping mall map. Ah, so that's going to take us to the next floor. Okay. Oh, I hear enemies. When Heather killed that monster, she used up all the ammo in the handgun. So it's a good thing that there were handgun bullets there. Now, I am quite familiar with this game. Not as much as Silent Hill 1 and 2, but enough that I mostly know what I'm doing. Ow! Get off my leg. So yeah, that split head just did a little bit of damage to us. Doesn't look like it did much, though. So we have a health drink, and handgun bullets. It's like a magic circle. I remember reading about it in a book on black magic. Does it seem so familiar because I read about it in that book? No, that's not it. It's not the book. It's from the altar. Altar? What am I thinking? No idea, Heather. Something's fallen between the table and the floor. I think it might be a key. If my arms were a little longer, I might be able to reach it. There's a huge pile of cardboard boxes on the table full of books. It's way too much of a pain to move something that heavy. Oh, it's too much of a pain, is it? But yeah, at any rate, we can't get that key just yet. And there is an enemy wandering around here. They're not terribly scary. I believe that these are called, Numb Bodies. At least I think that's what they're called. But they kind of look like, well, it's kind of rude, but they kind of look like a walking anus. Sad to say. Alright, so from here, we just go straight across. Enter Helen's Bakery. We got a pair of tongs. It's bread, but I'm not really hungry, so I guess I don't need to worry about it. I guess so. Crispy toasted bread right to your very door. Everything on sale. Too bad we're not hungry. Anyway, that's all we needed from that room. We're gonna go back to this hallway. Run past the Numb Body. Now we can get that key back here. Oh, by the way, we've also picked up beef jerky. Processed dried meat. Sometimes it's just enough to distract monsters. It's meat for dogs, so I think I'll pass. So yeah, it's not a health item, but it's used to distract certain monsters. At any rate, let's go ahead and use the tongs. Alright, we got it. Key taken with tongs. There's a tag on the key that says My Best Sellers. A bookstore key? Probably. Alright, so we're gonna have to go back the way we came. Just have to be careful because now there's even more of those monsters here now. They're easy enough to get by. I think all they can do is lunge at you if you're close enough and in front of them. Right, and the door we want to get to is on the opposite side. There's a closer here, but they're pretty slow, to be honest. So usually you can run past them while they sluggishly try to hit you. Yeah, it's not really the time to look at books there, Heather. So here's where the first puzzle of the game is. Fair is foul, and foul is fair. Put these books out of order. That's basically telling us that for this puzzle, it doesn't matter what the order of the books is. In that case, these. The Shakespeare anthologies. Yeah, let's line up the books. Now, she won't, on normal mode, it looks like she won't comment on which Shakespeare books are which. On the hard difficulty level, you actually have to have a little bit of knowledge about Shakespeare plays in order to figure this puzzle out. But on normal mode, it's just that the code is on the bindings of the book. We just have to try and figure it out. Nope, that's not right. You almost have it, I think. Alright, let's try 413. 4 1 3 There we go. 6459 it looks like the password is. 6459. Six, 4, 5, 9. So yeah, that code is randomly generated. So if you're on normal mode like me, the number that you get may not necessarily be the number that you get. So yeah. Hey, an actual person.
Hey, wait, what's going on? Where is everybody? Those weird monsters?
They have come to witness the beginning.
Beg your pardon?
The rebirth of paradise, despoiled by mankind.
Oh god, a Jehovah's Witness.
What are you talking about?
Don't you know? Your power is needed.
How should I know?
I am Claudia.
So what?
Remember me, and your true self as well. Also, that which you must become.
The hell are you talking about,
One who
lady?
will lead us to paradise with blood-stained hands.
Claudia, right? Did you do all this?
It was the hand of God.
Okay, she is a weird one. What the hell's wrong with Heather now?
Wait!
What a weird woman. I don't think I like her very much.
I don't get it. What does she want me to remember?
No idea, Heather. Let's just ignore her. Guess we need to head this way towards the elevator. Oh, good. This one actually works.